Here's Dan Quinn, first-year head coach of the Commanders, who took the Falcons to the Super Bowl last decade, on facing the Philadelphia Eagles for the third time this season.
The easy narrative would be, hey, they know us, we know them, but it's different than that to me. This is our first time playing them in the postseason. Game one, what needs to be different? What could be the same? What do we need to start doing? What do we need to stop doing? Same thing in the second game. And so as you get into the third matchup with somebody, you want to make sure you have fresh eyes for the first two. Hey, did I miss something? And was there something there that I didn't, think we had or did? And both teams will have things on their call sheets that never got called in that game. And you do have those up still that you've been practicing. And sometimes every play on your call sheet doesn't make it into the game, and you keep those alive as well.
Yeah, and that's the key. How much do you hold back for the postseason rubber match? And how aware are you of the things that happened the last time? We've talked about some coaches who maybe need to spend a little more time self-scouting themselves for all the things they've done, all the stuff that's on film, so they zig when the other team is convinced they're going to zag. And then you need to master the other team's film so you know what they're going to do, or you predict what they're going to do. And maybe you predict the zag that they're going to do when they think you believe they're going to zig. So I think it just gets harder and harder. The chess match gets more and more complicated, and it's a greater obligation to just spend the time watching the film, looking for the clues. What do we think? What's my gut feeling here as to what they're going to do? Are they going to try to dupe us with that formation? Are they aware that they do this all the time out of that formation? They're going to do something else?
Right.
And how much of it is a setup? I mean, that part of it, to me, is fascinating, and it would result in no food, no sleep, no bathroom, no anything. You're just sitting there watching that film nonstop, trying to figure out where all the little hidden needles in the haystack might be.
That's why the playoffs are awesome. Because, yes, coaching staffs do that. They go all out. They do. And they know that, hey, wait, this is a win-or-go-home thing, and we're deficient in this area, so we might have to take some chances and do all that. And that's what makes football amazing. I mean, that's what's awesome about it. It's not always just the best team with the best Jimmies and Joes win the game, right? Like, I have no problem saying the Baltimore Ravens definitely had the better Jimmies and the Joes. But Sean McDermott's game planning, the way they've played, the way they coach, the way they message, right, situational football and all that was greater than the Ravens. And little things like that can equal the talent gap and change things there. So, yeah, that's going to be the interesting thing here. The Eagles are more talented. The big thing, and you kind of hit on it to me a little bit, is trying to figure out what the correction move is, right? What is going to be, hey, we kicked their ass doing this time. What are they going to do? Because they're going to be watching this going, we can't let that happen again, right? So what is their move to stop that? And that's where the coaches are going to earn their money this week. The ability to see the next move forward, because you do know each other. And you have to go back and find film and go into other correlating experiences to go, wait, this team kind of beat them the way we did too. What was their correction the next time they played them? And you're going to have to find and do some research that way. That's going to be definitely the chess match within the chess match that I think Dan Quinn is talking about a little bit, and all these coaches are dealing with.
Before we head to break, I have one thing that I'd like for the Commanders fans out there to ponder.
Okay, I got one more thing
As you're getting ready to enjoy this game on Sunday, where's Dan Snyder? What's he thinking?
You're such a
What's
jerk.
he doing? No, seriously, that's real.
He's on his yacht, sitting with gold-plated toilet seats. He's fine. Don't worry.
Lifetime fan of the team who made enough money in business to buy the team, reviled, vilified, destroyed the franchise, and now 1 year after he's gone, here they are on the brink of the Super Bowl. And most people would look and say his absence is the main reason that they are where they are. I just don't know. Do you still root for them? Do you just sit there and count the $6 billion?
No, he definitely. I don't think he roots for them
when you sold
anymore.
the team for $800 million.
I don't think so.
It's got to, man. That's got to be. What a shame.
Didn't I hear he moved out of the country? I thought that's what I heard too.
Lives in England, or he's got the big boat, or whatever. But I just wonder what he's. I wonder what he's doing from the 3 hours that the game be on. Otherwise, I don't care.
Yeah.
But when the game's on, what's he doing?
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
hopefully
just
he's watching. All right. Well, one more thing I want to bring up just football-wise that's big in this game. Right guard, Washington Commanders, Sam Cosmi, right?
Yeah.
This Washington offense has been one of the pleasant surprises is how good their O-line has been, how good Cliff Kingsbury's been able to design run game attacks and keep you honest that way to keep you off of Jaden Daniels. But this is the best D-line in football. And that guy, Sam Cosmi at right guard, would be responsible for, in my opinion, blocking the best defensive tackle in football and arguably the best defensive player in football in Jalen Carter. And that is going to be an issue that you got to worry about a little bit if you're a Commanders fan. Because Jalen Carter is a big moment, F the play up, just like we saw last week. Oh, punch the ball out. Oh, end of the game, I'll get a sack. Oh, last play of the game, I'm the one hitting Matthew Stafford just as he's throwing the ball so he doesn't have time to do it. That will be something to watch for because, yeah, Jalen Carter is a special player, and he can wreck the game for the Washington Commanders.
And that's the question. Can Jaden Daniels slide away from him, or is he going to get gobbled up if Jalen Carter busts through that hole created by the absence of Sam Cosmi? And I know they're figuring out what to do. Do they just go next man up? Do they reconfigure the line with the best 5 linemen they have? We'll see what the Commanders do. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.